Hello, welcome to Global Gateway High-Tech CBSE Schools Tutorpedia. Let me start by defining what is history. It is the study of the past. In history, whatever we study is basically the changes that takes place with time. As the topic begins with what, let me start with what. When we say what, we focus on what kinds of clothes do we wear, what kind of houses are there, what kind of food is available. So all these come under the question what that we study under history. The second important part of the topic is where, which refers to place. Here we will see where were the centers of food gatherers and hunters taking place, where were the animal rearing practices also taking place. The next part of our topic is how. That is, how to know the past. To know the past, we have to follow certain things. The first, search for and read books. Second goes like this: look for animal bones, fish bones, and birds' bones. Third, collect clayware, metalware, etc. Fourth, dig deep to look for the hidden treasure and forbidden cities. Here are some of the ways to know the past. You can know the past by collecting information about what people ate, the kinds of clothes they wore, the houses in which they lived, and traces left by the people in the past. Archaeology. It is the study of human history and prehistory through the excavation of sites and the analysis of physical remains. The person who explore and excavate dig under the surface of the earth to find tools, weapons, pots, pans, ornaments and coins is called an archaeologist. Before we start, travel was an integral part in history as well as geography. Most of the islands and continents were discovered was a result of travel. These movements of people enriched our culture and traditions. People have shared new ways of carving stone, composing music, and even cooking food over several hundreds of years. Where did early people live? They lived at the banks of the rivers like Narmada. Some even lived on the mountains like Sulaiman and Kirtar hills. Settlements were also found in Garo hills in the northwest and Vindhyas in central India. Some cities developed along river Indus and its tributaries, and later on the banks of river Ganga, its tributaries, and along sea coasts. The people lived in villages. What did early people do? They were skilled gatherers and even hunted animals. They began to grow crops like wheat and barley. They even reared animals. Names of the land. Two of the words we often use for our country are India and Bharat. The word India comes from the Indus, called Sindhu in Sanskrit. The Iranians and the Greeks who came through the northwest about 2500 years ago were familiar with the Indus, called it as Hindos or the Indos. The name Bharata was used for a group of people who lived in the northwest and who are mentioned in the Rig Veda. The earliest composition in Sanskrit dated about 3500 years ago. Later, it was used for the country. Sources of information for understanding the past. We can comprehend various sources of information through the following: 1. Manuscripts. 2. Inscriptions. 3. Excavations of tools, pottery, weapons, coins, etc. 4. Remains of buildings and structures. Hope this content was informative. Thank you.